Well, this Friday coming up, Friends of the Village will be having their meeting. We have two gentlemen who are with the Friends of the Village, and I'd like to welcome Anthony Liberatore. Nice to see you, sir.
Thank
and
you,
of
Dan.
course, you're not only part of this, you've been on the board, you've been with VMS and all, so
Yes.
you're going to be a speaker there, am I right?
That's correct.
All right,
Yes.
and Mike Straziuso here as well with Friends of the Village. Good to see you both. So that's what, at least what I'm assuming here reading this, what the meeting is going to be about, a year look at the VMS board, am I right?
That's correct.
Yeah. And you've been, I know you were the chairman of the board for the first year, am I right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So a lot to go over, right?
Yeah, there's a lot to go over, and we'll make ourselves available to the community through Friends of the Village this Friday. Yeah.
And I know that there's been a lot of changes on that board. You know, there's been some people have kind of come and gone, so I know you'll be talking about that. But in general, you're going to talk about the frequency of the meetings and actions, and I imagine, Mike, even in this point, you know, a year into it, people still kind of wonder, what's the point of the board? What do they do? What do they oversee? Am I right?
Yes. The board is a mystery. They do not have, excuse me, televised meetings.
Right.
And, but the population in our community, residents, are not welcome at their meetings even. But the board members of the HOA board members and the GRF board members are. And that makes for some very interesting times. Interesting is one of my favorite words. I don't think Tony wants to go into that facet of it. But the board makeup
Yeah.
are all residents.
Well, the board makeup, all residents. The board of directors have been assigned by the three corporations, GRF, United, and Third. Each corporation has appointed three directors
Right.
to represent them in the board. And then every year, three directors will go off and three new will come on. One from each corporation will go off and be replaced by another. So there's always a turnover in the board members. And that's the way they constructed. There's 9 of us. 3 from United, 3 from Third, and 3 from GRF. And that's the way the board is constructed.
So over the past year, what's your take on it? How has it been going overall?
The board, it's been amazing. The three corporations really outdid themselves. They appointed 9 really gifted, amazing people. What's really amazing about it is that we have this ability to listen to each other. And because we listen to each other, we come up with some really good approaches to running the village. And it's been really a pleasant experience for me. You know, when we go around the room using Robert's rules and listen to each other, it's amazing what you can come up with when you
Right.
cooperate and listen to each other.
And what over this past year would have been some of the most challenging things?
Well, the first challenging thing for us was to get a meeting place. We started out meeting in the Sycamore room, and then we moved to the Cypress room, and then our CEO, Brad Hudson, gave us a final room called the Willow Room, which is up on the 2nd floor, where we have a nice table. So that was actually the challenging thing for us, because while we were going from place to place, we were also having to deal with the issues surrounding the running of VMS for the 3 corporations.
Right, exactly. And as far as working with the boards, I would think, Mike, is well, you know, this is one of those things people are have asked about and kind of wonder about, do they oversee the boards? Do they work with the boards? Do they have power over the boards? It's, you know, that relationship is still, in fact, you use the word mystery. It's still kind of, for a lot of people, going exactly what is their relationship with the boards, right?
Yes, but I believe the boards do not have voting power.
Well, we work, the boards, I don't know how to, let's start it this way. The boards gave birth to us, VMS.
Right.
And the boards control, well, not control us, boards have given us, they mandated us, VMS, to oversee the VMS staff, right? And they did that by giving us, wrote up bylaws for us, and they also had us give us each a management agreement. And in that management agreement, it directs us what we can do, and that we are at the beck and call of the three corporations. And part of our bylaws that they wrote up for us, we didn't write our own bylaws, is that they are the members, and members are allowed to attend our meetings. And that was set up by the three corporations under our bylaws. And in our bylaws, they established that we would make a chairperson, and that chairperson's sole responsibility is to run the meetings, that's all. And so we have bylaws set up by the three corporations, plus each corporation we've signed a management agreement with them. There's very few differences between the three management agreements. There are some, but they're little incidental things.
Okay. What are some of the things you're most proud of over this past year?
Well, what I'm really most proud of is the way we deal with issues as a board. We listen to each other, we go around the board, and we interact with the VMS staff. Of course, the most prominent figure of that is our CEO, Brad Hudson, Lori Moss, and we deal with issues that are brought up to do with events and procedures and services that VMS has been mandated to produce for the three corporations, and we deal with issues like that at the board meetings.
Okay. And one of the things that, you know, Mike, that going to be, I guess, discussed at your meeting, and I mean the meeting of Friends of the Village coming up, is going forward, right? About the VMS board, if there's going to be any kind of changes or kind of a growth within the board itself, not about the members, of course, but just maybe what they oversee. You know, questions like that are going to come up, right?
Absolutely. And the meeting is this Friday,
right,
2 o'clock, and we have changed locations.
Okay, where's the location?
The common terminology is Clubhouse 3.
Okay.
It will not be a performing arts center for our meeting. It'll be Clubhouse 3, Dining Room 1,
okay,
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
Tony will give us a presentation on the first year of VMS.
Okay.
And yes, questions and answers.
All right, very good. Everyone is invited to attend, and obviously that if you have some questions, please ask about. You know, this is your chance to kind of find out all about the VMS board, what it's done in the past year, what it looks forward to in the future, right?
Absolutely.
All right, good to see you both.
Thank you, Ken.
Good to see you.
See you.
Mike, good to see you
Thank
again.
you, sir.
All right, we'll see Mike again, I'm sure, with the Robert's Rules, right?
Yes.
Coming up sometime. Yeah, all right, we'll be right back.